Good morning, Modern Steaders.
Good morning.
We'll be working on our log furniture some more today, but let's check on the piglets and see how they're doing this morning. They're pretty nocturnal animals, so I'm assuming they're probably still sleeping right now. Listen to those birds.
I think I see a pig in there.
Think you see a pig?
I think so. I don't know if I see two.
Good morning, ladies. You keeping each other warm or what? Huh? Good morning. Yeah. You got a toasty warm in here, don't you? That straw bedding keeps you warm. Alright. We'll see you when you come out. They're nice and warm. We were spoiled with some really nice weather there for a couple of days, and now it's chilly again. And the sun's not supposed to come out, but we have a nice warm shop to work in today, which is nice. I want to get the top cut down to the length and the width that we need, and then we can work on our legs. What's that?
One side straight.
Yeah. This is gonna make a nice countertop. I can see our cups of coffee already sitting on it first thing in the morning. Alright, so we said 77 for a length. I'm gonna mark 77 down low here so we can draw a straight line because we don't have any straight edges to go off of down here yet. We still need names for our piglets. We haven't decided on anything yet. The board has pressure on it, so as I'm cutting it, it's pinching our blade. So I'm gonna put a little wedge in it. Should make it cut easier. And I want to use wood, so that way if my blade hits it for some reason, we're not damaging our blade. You wouldn't think just having a little wedge like that in there would make that much of a difference, but made it a lot easier to cut. So this will be the top of our countertop. This will be the bottom, so now we can figure out where our legs are going to go. Next. So a little bit of user error at first. Maybe not error, but just getting used to all the tools. That makes a big difference, taking out those shims. Look at that. The chickens are all excited about something out there. I'm not sure what, but they're making a lot of noise. Alright, let's make some sawdust. Those flap discs just really clean it up nicely. Look at that. I really like how you can get those knots sanded down so quickly. Need to get the bottom side of this pine slab planed up. We can see what it looks like. Then we can figure out where we're going to put our legs. I like when the lumber's at the stage and you really can't see how nice it looks. Now we can get the planer going over it. Just clean it up and see what we have to work with. I'll start by taking off a 64th of an inch and see what it looks like. Look at that, so pretty. That cleans it up quite a bit. Still gotta sand it, but that'll give us a good look at what we're gonna have to work with. Alright, we flip it over and do the top side now. perfectly. Got everything sanded nicely. I didn't want the camera in here and getting the camera all covered in dust. But now we need to countersink these. all these logs are nice and wet still because we just cut them down the other day. And I want to thank everybody in the video we put out when we first cut them down. We're talking about not knowing what kind of wood it is, whether it was black popple or balm of Gilead is what I call it. But you guys filled us in, it's balm of Gilead. We did a bunch of research on the woods. We were able to find out a lot of cool information about the wood and everything that it's good for. So thank you for all that information. If you have any more, leave it down in the video description down below, because it's always great to learn more and more about the different species of lumber and what they're good for now and what they used to be used for back in the day. So the wood's all still wet. We can't finish it, so this is as far as we can go for now, unfortunately. But I want to flip it over, see how it all looks. We're going to have to finish trimming these to length once we have everything glued together and we know exactly what height we're going to need it all. We'll trim everything up to fit the floor nice, but unfortunately this is as far as we can go on the project until these dry up and they can take a finish. Looks pretty good. It's a little wobbly, nothing's glued together, but I don't want to glue it until those legs dry better. So when they dry, they're gonna shrink, so if we have glue in there, it's just gonna crack it anyways.
So it needs to dry, and then it needs to get glued, and then put a finish on it?
Yeah, it needs to dry. We'll give it another sanding, because right now we just got it roughly sanded.
Alright.
Where it's wet, it gets kinda, show you here, where the wood's still wet, it's very like fibrous-y, so trying to do a finish sand when it's wet like this, you're not gonna get a nice finish, so we'll have to give it a nice, just a quick sand. Then we can glue everything together and then we can finish it. That's gonna look nice in the cabin.
I like it. And you know what? I was worried about the colors, but then I think it's gonna look awesome. And then it has a little bit, look, it has a little bit of color in it.
Yeah, it's got some blue in it, and that'll really come out when we put our finish on it.
Yeah. I think it's gonna look really good.
I wonder if the pigs are out now.
I don't see him yet.
You don't?
Come on. Keep going. Location, buddy.
We gonna have a whole 2 dozen over there or what today?
2 dozen?
That'd be crazy.
In this one coop?
Yep.
Olivia doesn't care for egg casserole, so she's hoping.
Say Olivia would be eating eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Come on. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. A baker's dozen.
A baker's dozen. The pigs are staying inside because it's so windy.
Yep.
I saw them out earlier. Now they're back in napping. Figure, are you keeping an eye on them?
No, I don't know. Oh, there you are, Judy.
Is that some good grain, girls? Yep. Some good stuff, huh?
I'll tell you What are you doing?
You've got a few more weeks there, Hope.
You're crazy.
And you'll be having your babies. And 12. Nice.
25.
Yep. Mashed potatoes, roasted broccoli, roasted chicken. It's gonna be good. Simple but good.
Dear Lord, thank you for a wonderful day. Well, it feels good having the countertop all built. We just gotta wait a little while for all the lumber to dry out. The top that we purchased was also pretty wet when we cut into it, so we'll have to wait, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks to a month, and we'll be able to get it finished. And it's gonna look really nice in there. Now we just gotta finish up a few more designs for a couple other pieces of furniture in there. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey. Do you guys have a piece of furniture you'd like to see us build from logs? Leave it in the comments down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.